Welcome to our SNL April Fool's edition.
This is the University of Vermont, also known as UVM. It has a unique history and student body. I'll be asking a leading cultural expert, Dr. Krog, to help me discover everything that makes UVM so crunchy. So join me, Greta Kunk, as I uncover UVM. What is that lovely herbal scent coming from the dorms?
It's the UVM standard scent. It really keeps the students going, keeps them grounded.
It's just lovely. I would love some for my diffuser.
I know that you can talk to.
Awesome. Who was Ira Allen?
He was the founder of this great institution and the main funder for many of its buildings.
What was he known for?
Mostly being in a shit ton of debt for buying 20,000 muskets, far too many that he could afford, and also being Vermont's most eligible bachelor.
What has a bigger impact on the UVM students? The access to all the great research databases or the Grundle Dining Hall?
I'm gonna have to say the Grundle. It has a long-lasting impact on the student's mind, body, and spirit.
So, you're standing on the grounds where the bus ball used to lie. Can you tell me, what was so significant about this meaningless bus-colored ball?
I mean, it was a beacon of hope to thousands on this campus. Its loss has been felt deep inside.
This is UVM's God! Why is this entity so important to you?
Well, it keeps us wet. That's all I have to say about that.
Stay wet.
Is your house covered in mold and looked like it was built before the Revolutionary War?
Hey,
Anthony, what's up? What's up?
same as what's always up. What up with you, Tatum?
Well, I can't do it anymore. I just can't take it. I can't stand this hippie town.
I can't stand it
I
either.
can't stand it. They can't do bagels. The bagels are awesome. You know, how's that coffee, Anthony?
I haven't tried it yet.
Go ahead, try it.
Oh my God!
It's disgusting. They can't do coffee.
I can't even do a cup of coffee right.
And, you know, you can't get. It's always some chai lavender latte with oat milk. I'm afraid to ask if I can get just normal cow's milk.
They got all kinds of nut milk. I keep your nuts out of my milk.
And I just want cow's milk. It's impossible.
Is it so much to want it from a teat?
And they're expensive too. They're $7. And you know what? Okay, I got a story for you. So, the boss tells me that I need to be a little more inconspicuous.
Inconspicuous.
He says, oh, you stand out like a sore thumb. November. I thought the goths were big here. I thought the emos were still around in these parts. So, I go to, he says, I'm gonna try a sweater. Okay. So, I go to the fancy store. I will admit it was fancy, and so I go in, and the guy's like, how can I help you, sir? And I said, I'm looking for a sweater. And he said, so what kind? Cashmere, merino, wool. I said, just a sweater.
A sweater's a sweater.
Just sweater. And he pulls out some for me, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, I can't get blood on any of these. And he looks at me scared, and I'm like, no, I can't get blood on any of these. My mother, bless her heart, rest in peace, would never forgive me if I got blood on any of these. Are too nice.
You can't get blood. God bless Kathy. We miss her.
Right? And so he's like, well, try one. So I try one on, and I'm like, I can't move my shoulders in this. I cannot, and I mean I cannot compromise my mobility.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
I can't.
You need that mobility.
So I go, I'm sorry, there's just nothing for me here. Is there anywhere? And he says, well, there's a thrift down the road. I said, okay. So I go, and now I never get my hopes up when the word thrift is. That's the dead guys. That's, you know, it's someone I probably killed. I don't want to look at his clothes. They're probably ugly. So I go.
That's why you killed him.
Right. So I go. I'm looking at the sweaters. I find one that's. It was ugly. It was ugly. Yeah, I was right. So I go and I bring it up to the guy and I'm like, hey, how much is this? And he goes, well, it's $30. I say, $30. $30. No, I said, look at it. It's got holes. It doesn't have any elbows in it. I said, it's broken. Someone else wore that. I know. I'm like, what do you mean? $30.
$30.
He says, well, it's vintage. Who are you calling vintage?
What's that even mean?
Oh, who are you calling vintage? Me? No, I'm a young and spry 38. He says, well, it's vintage. It's from the 80s. I said, I'm from the 80s. And obviously I don't get it.
No.
And so I'm still here sticking out like a sore thumb. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit anymore. These college kids, I don't give a shit.
What do you do? They say something? I got something for them.
Alright, well, I gotta go. I gotta leave. I gotta get back to Hoboken. I gotta see my wife. Yeah. Alright. Well, pleasure.
Alright guys, do we have any pitches? I've got a pitch for you, I've got a pitch. 6 catalytic converters have been stolen from cat buses in the last week, and I got a hunch hunch about it. I've got a hunch about it. All right.
Me, I got a pitch. All of the oranges on Trinity are being poisoned to actually give you scurvy.
New news! The noon is made out of cheese. Fish are becoming pigeons. Frogs are taking over the city of Burlington. And the pigeons are becoming fish.
Champ has a hat business, and he's trying to settle, and nobody's talking about it.
People need to know.
Lingo's death was actually a hoax, right? And he's actually in your room because you didn't finish your Spanish lesson.
So actually, there was a whole other thing that was entirely...
We have photo evidence. What if we gave lethal doses of cocaine to lab rats, but instead of lab rats, they were actually just freshman business majors?
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Did someone actually see Ben Affleck?
I don't know, I heard rumors.
Yeah. We've got the scoop. Yeah. The scoop is coming. We've got the scoop. We've got it. We've got it.
The sewers of Burlington are full of big gay frogs, and these frogs are mad.
And no
you
one's
heard the
talking
phrase
about it.
hopping
And no one's talking
mad?
about it.
These frogs can
And
hop,
Champ,
and they are...
frogs? Aren't all the frogs down here? There's fucking no other way to say it is that the bugs are taking over campus and they're running the government. And no one is talking about it. And I'm running out of steam. What do they mean by too many bugs in the water?
You want a hard-hitting story? I've got a hard-hitting story. I've got a hard-hitting story. The ghost of Rick Paul.
Jilla, okay, if you encase yourself in jail, you can survive. If you encase yourself... are going to child shops in China.
Hot dog water dripping from the ceiling. I can't believe it. You can't.
I don't think that one is.
Anyways. Alright guys, have your drafts in by next Monday. Night. Stay wet.
It's like I'm hanging around, it's like a stadium bell, it's like I'm kneeling down. And the bubbles can't stop making sense. And that you left me was a hole in my hand. So back in the shot, back in the chest, my lungs in the shade. We're all getting blessed. Feeling you, like a record for you. All I was told that I know what to do. Laughter, my airstrike drones. I could use a hand, I could use a hand, I could use some money, some money, some money. Now I'm just highway to the street. I've been living as grateful as I'm said. You tell the fact that I need someone to all of this from me. Make me who I am.
Thank you so much. We've been Nito. Thanks to Sunstray and to St. Clementine. And most importantly, thanks to you for coming out. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Take it easy. Until next time.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the weekend update from the Water Tower. I'm Malia Jafrani.
And I am Isa Armstrong, and this
is our April Fool's edition. First and foremost, UVM's new President Trump already awarded herself the role of UVM's new headache. Having written books on the Victorian era seances and the Titanic, she seemed pretty chill, but now we're kind of worried because she reportedly called the cops on pro-Palestinian students at BSU and replaced roof gargoyles with possible snipers. Great. In a competition between Trump versus Trump, who would win?
The scarier one, for sure.
In other news, Trump wants Uranus. Yes, you heard that right. After being denied the ability to buy Greenland, he wants Uranus. A perfect 8.1 billion circular kilometers in super blue. A perfect place for him to set up a new ice-themed golf course.
Texas is having a major catfight with a measles outbreak that's infected at least 520 residents. But of course, Health and Human Services Secretary RFK Jr. has a plan to make measles deaths so common they'll barely even raise an eyebrow anymore. Kennedy stated, "When President Trump appointed me, I promised to desensitize the American public to preventable deaths. My goal is to make the measles just as unremarkable as crappy Wi-Fi connections in the Howe Library." The outbreak is Texas' largest in 30 years. We're witnessing the groundwork for a future where people won't even flinch at hearing about preventable deaths. Soon it'll just be another headline you'll doom scroll past on TikTok at 2 a.m. Kennedy also added, "The outbreak has been under surveillance since January, but like normal, Americans just don't seem to care." Soon you'll hear someone got measles and just shrug, saying, "Well, that's 2026 will be your year. He also went on to say, one day measles deaths will be so ordinary, so normal, that no one will even care if he dies from it too. Yeah, don't worry about it, RFK. We won't even bat an eye at your death.
More government news. A new executive order was signed to shut down the Department of Education. In a desperate attempt to get the country's attention, officials resorted to holding up the quiet coyote signal. Even though, let's be honest, no one has ever really respected it, which is pretty unfortunate. It works here at the Water Tower with a bunch of college students, so why wouldn't it work with a bunch of old white men? Maybe because it looks like a uterus? America, we need you to listen to us, a spokesperson said while frantically wiggling their fingers like a preschool teacher in front of the classroom. If you keep ignoring us, we'll have no choice but to turn off the lights. But instead of turning off the lights, they decided to dismantle the entire Department of Education. Don't worry though, it's a good thing that they didn't overreact. They gave it 5 big booms and it all went bye-bye. We were told that recess is officially canceled, and instead students will be slapped with a Sisyphean amount of debt.
A brand new Trump executive order states that the moon is flat, just like the Earth. How do they know this? We don't know for sure. Apparently it's due to Elon Musk taking shrooms and thinking he's the second coming of Aristotle. The order states that the moon is a flat disk orbiting around the Earth in a broadly circular motion and some other physics. Honestly, I don't really know, nor do I care. The executive order endorses this flat moon theory in all schools and bans all books saying otherwise.
Straight from the Vatican, after 5 weeks in the hospital, the Pope has survived his recent health scare of bacterial, fungal, and viral bronchial pneumonia in both lungs and still seems to be kicking it. He woke up one morning to have coffee, or as the Catholic Church calls it, a divine miracle, because if God is real, the first person he would help is the Pope. That's right, folks. Pope Francis is still going strong, proving at the age of 88 you can defy expectations, just like Taylor Swift's tour merch prices.
Meanwhile, tariffs are back, which means Americans will now be paying even more for imported goods. Even our printed papers are becoming more expensive. Because, as we all know, nothing fixes an economy quite like making everything more expensive. America's new motto should be inflation. I hardly know 'em. And in housing news, Burlington, Vermont has been named one of the worst cities for affordable rent in the United States, which makes sense because if you're an upperclassman UVM student, you're probably paying $2,000 for an apartment with floors slanted at a 30-degree angle, you have an attic with no windows, and a landlord that only responds to your maintenance requests and riddles.
Speaking of which, the University of Maryland has announced that its commencement speaker is Kermit the Frog. UVM, take notes. Not only are we graduating in the muddy Essex Fairgrounds and do not have a commencement speaker, instead we have Trump that loves Trump and looks like Randall from Monsters, Inc. And we were given a pamphlet that just says to bring cowboy boots and a lasso.
And finally, a recent survey reports that if the body of Christ wafers at church tasted like Cheez-Its, more people would go to church. That's it.
Now we have our special guest, who has had an incredible year. She has won 2 Grammy Awards and is about to kick off her massive short and sweet North America tour and teasing a new song. Somehow avoiding to get into a single scandal this year. Please welcome Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina, welcome back to SNL. Thanks for coming. So we heard that you're about to embark on your largest North American tour yet. How's that going?
Oh, I'm super excited. I've been rehearsing nonstop, adding to the set list, and practicing new and improved judo poses. And I'm just generally trying not to trip over my own feet on stage. It's gonna be super sweet.
So relatable.
So you've been teasing some new music, and we hear you might have a new song about Michael Cera.
Maybe. Hypothetically, I mean, if one were to write a song about Michael Cera, it would probably be about how he's awkward, endearing, and somehow makes you rethink your whole romantic history.
So to put it in UVM terms, it's an anthem for every girl who's fallen for a shy, mustachioed man pretending to read all about love by bell hooks.
Exactly. I wrote it for all of you.
Well, we can't wait to hear it. To wrap things up, do you have any final words to tell us viewers watching?
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, girl, you
just chat in the mother toilet. Okay, great. Thanks, Sabrina. And that concludes our weekend update. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Hi, my name is Izza Armstrong. I am here with the Water Tower at this year's Rail Jam. Have I gone skiing in the last 5 years? No. Have I gone snowboarding in the last 10 years? Also no. That being said, I am the Water Tower's #1 fan of Rail Jam. So thus, I think I am so very equipped to be this year's correspondent.
Rail Jam, a beloved UVM event. Founded in the year 1799 by a young, starry-eyed freshman named Suresh Garamella, it has since become UVM's #1 tradition, along with our football team.
I'm here with our first interviewee of the night. What's your name?
My name is Sophia Hallisey.
And is this your first Rail Jam or what?
This is my second Rail Jam ever, and it's amazing.
And what would you say your favorite tradition of Rail Jam is?
Honestly, just everybody showing up, getting hype, and having a great time.
And what are your thoughts on when a guy tries to do a flip but inevitably doesn't make the flip? And it's kind of really awkward because everyone in the crowd is like, oh, like he tried to do the flip, but like he didn't get the flip.
You know, I think it's sick because like I respect the grind out here. These people are killing it out here tonight, and we're gonna have a great night.
Is there anyone in particular that you're rooting for?
Shane Norris, Maya Frost, and my hometown friend Abby is here. Shout out Abby, you're gonna do great.
You heard her. Personally, I am rooting for all of the women.
Looking at that clock too.
We have one of the girls going.
Let's go! I'm here with a ski racer, which apparently is a different type of skiing than what we're going to see today at Rail Jam. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, so at Rail Jam you ski like rails, but ski racing you're going around gates. Yeah, there's like 3 to 4 different kinds.
What do you mean gates?
So gates as in like they set up like say there's like I don't even know how to describe it. They're like poles, right? And you ski but like this through the poles, basically. Yeah, and sometimes you punch the poles. That's called slalom.
Slalom. Word of the day. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Fun fact, if you get a Rail Jam and they don't give you any of the free stuff, just tell them you have a gun. I'm kidding. Our next guest needs no introduction.
How are you enjoying Rail
Jam? So apparently Red Bull gives you wings. I've had like 50 of these. And I'm not feeling anything, so what am I passionate about other than Rail Jam? The glorious nation of Ireland. What makes me think about that? Cillian Murphy of the great show Peaky Blinders. What inspired your hats tonight?
There we go, right? My brother Andrew, he got it for me for Christmas. I got myself this hat for Christmas. Hey, I am soon to get to this hat to match my cousins. Yeah.
Nice!
Working on it.
Made our way backstage. What's your name?
I'm Sutter.
If you could have a walkout song for skiing, what would it be?
It would probably be Kills by Chief Keef.
If you could have a walkout song, what would it be? Big Drip. And what would your walkout song be?
I mean, I hate to be basic with it, but we got to go with the ski and snowboard classic. Stacy's mom has got it going on.
Guys, I've got to come clean. The only reason why I'm doing these interviews is because I thought that they would let me body surf down the ramps.
My walkout song would probably be Woke Up Like This.
I'm not allowed to body surf down the ramps.
My walkout song would be Country Girls, Shake It For Me.
Flexer by Osamason. Flexer. Yes, sir. Let me change my answer here. Okay. Change it. Starships by Nicki Minaj. The greatest song ever created.
I kind of just want to go home.
They came, they saw, and they sure as hell did conquer. This has been Izza Armstrong for the Water Tower at Rail Jam. Live from Rail Jam!
Say what?
Good morning, class. Owing to our class's victory in this year's Jump Rope for Heart tournament, woohoo! We'll be having a special guest today, Mr. Magician Mike.
Hey kids, today I'm back and better than ever. I'm going to blow your minds by performing the new and improved art of hypnosis.
Excuse me, Mr. Pagan Wizard Man.
Solomon, what's up?
I am raising my hand to tell you that you do not have my permission to hypnotize me. You do not. My marbles will not be hypnotized again.
Yep. Okay. Got it. That's fine.
What? On the contrary, you do not have my consent, Magic Man.
Sure. Got it. Solomon, as always, this is all optional.
Good, because if you hypnotize me, the first call I'll make will be to my mother, and then I will be to the police. I got one of those train phones with only 2 buttons, so it will be quick.
Solomon, why don't we take a deep breath?
No worries. Anyways, who would like to volunteer?
Oh, me.
Great. Now, close your eyes, listen closely, and take a deep breath. When I snap my fingers, you will fall asleep. Now, on my count. 1, 2...
I am a lesbian! Oh my god! What have you done to me, Warlock? What has you made me sad?
I'm not doing anything to you, buddy. Maybe next time I do this, you should leave the room or put some earplugs in.
You hypnotized me without my permission. Devil man, you have taken unlawful possession of my mind despite my objections.
You are not hypnotized, Solomon.
Oh boy, when my mother finds out you made me tell everyone I'm a lesbian.
Okay, maybe you should chillax a little bit.
Be afraid, Warlock. My spirit is covered by the sacred blood of Jesus. I am a child of Abraham, and if God is my witness, then I do not give my consent to be hypnotized. Oh Lord, what is happening? I'm a little being. What have you made me say? What is happening?
Solomon, this is the same thing you said last time, and I'm not sure.
Oh Lord! I've been hypnotized to reveal my most amazing talent, that I can play the kazoo.
Shit.
What you working on, man?
This essay, dude, it's kicking my ass.
Yeah? What's the problem?
ChatGPT won't write it for me.
What?
It gets 3 paragraphs in, and it starts talking about ants.
Okay, hold on. You're not writing this essay yourself?
Why would I do that? I did not drive 40 minutes outside Boston to write essays here. We made ChatGPT for a reason.
Okay, fine. So you're writing something about biology?
Economic structures.
Okay, then why is it giving you stuff about ants?
I don't know, man. 3 paragraphs in, and boom, it's ants. My essay is a picnic.
Okay, let me take a look. Alright. New prompt. Let's see if it works. In simplistic terms, short-form economic incentives, firms create profits in the immediate time. See, that sounds like an essay.
It's fine now.
Okay, I'll keep going. Forms versus proceed in a short-term economic will run into issues regarding scale and need to expand or create demand, different goods outside the market.
Skip to the 3rd paragraph.
Okay, in this essay, I will show you how short-term economic platforms are similar in many ways to the development of ant colonies little tiny ant colonies that love running around. I mean, those fuckers are everywhere, and they love to eat sugar. Huh, I guess you're right.
I can't figure it out.
Did you try resetting the tab?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm gonna reset the tab and try a new prompt.
Go crazy.
Alright, new tab, cleared your data. Let's try this again. Okay, it seems all fine.
Check the third paragraph.
Short-term economic principles often lead to larger confusion in the market for firms with long-term interests. A similar form of confusion would be the acting choices for the 2001 movie Ants. That's Ants with a Z. Like, what's with Sylvester Stallone? Why is he there? What's he gonna be, like a boxing ant? Like an ant that runs upstairs?
It's fucked.
Okay, shouldn't you just write this essay yourself at this point?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, I don't know if I can help you with this anymore.
Alright, I got this. Different AI. You know the new Chinese one with the whale on it, right?
Why am I friends with you?
I sell you Adderall.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what we're looking at. I'm just gonna jump to the third paragraph.
Do it.
Short-term economic structures often have more options for competition in the market and for consumers to weigh marginal benefits, similar to how humans decide if they want to attend a wedding or not, especially if Aunt Kathy is there and she's drunk and saying, I have to show you these baby pictures, and she's crazy, she's splashing Pinot Grigio all over the procession.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah, but this one's different. This one's about aunts, not ants.
The aunt is an ant.
Your aunt is an ant?
Mine does have a little dick hole. With a button. I can button it closed. Is she buttoned? Is she buttoned? Mom, is she buttoned? Ugh. What are you doing? It looks fabulous. What is this? Oh, it's what is this? What do you mean? This gown on you, honey. I love this gown. It's stolen. Hi, I'm the ethereal, ephemeral, ideal girl, Trixie Mattel. And I've got a bad-built, bleach-blonde, butch body, Katya. And welcome to the show where we look as cheap as we want. Because it's our show. And not yours. Personally, I think I look expensive. That's how track we do it. I'm practicing stronger scale. Outdoors. It's a river. When's the last time? A river. Thank you. When's the last time you've been outside? You don't. I don't expect you as an outside person. But one time. Well, actually, when I was younger, I remember the first camping group, the only camping group I ever went on with my family. It was like and all I remember is that I had this little tiny tea set, miniature tea set, and it had ladybugs on it. And I think it was like, I don't know if we rented a camper or what, but I just have this memory of like opening the back of the car and playing with my tiny tea set. And I don't remember the nature at all. You went camping and you didn't remember the nature. I don't even think there was nature. You know, that's fucking. You know what I can't do about the nature? What? Those mosquitoes. Mary, bomb them. Bomb them all. Thank God it's cold. Oh, viruses. Oh, you know what I loved about camping? What? S'mores. You ever eat a s'more so good you have to take a shower? You're a sticky bitch. I love s'mores. Marshmallow. Oh, I really try hard to fully rotate, but I get impatient, and sometimes I set it on fire. But then what happens is the sheath comes off. I hate him. Skin. The foreskin. Circumcised her. Have you done the glam thing? The glam thing? You know the glam thing? Have you met me? I thought maybe you'd be down, but I didn't know if you just didn't even bother with the camping. The bugs. Oh, that smells sweet. I'm the first on this camera. In that little RV. Well, yeah. But you have to have someone to get the wood for you. It's all around. I don't want to touch that. What is going on? Mama, you would not believe what I went through at the post office before this. Those Girl Scouts! No, it was not the men inside, it was those Girl Scouts outside, Mama. Did you get cookies? Cookies have toxins in them. I don't know, I just saw a thing where someone's suing the Girl Scouts of America and the providers of home. I'll put anything in this box. That's okay, I'll eat the cookies. Many people have been in that body! Are you getting this? Can you fucking cut it out? Take a look at it! When I was younger, I would go into the woods behind my house and I would meet this boy John in the middle of the woods. And it was when I first moved to Wisconsin. And I went into the woods, and midway through the woods, because John's house was on the other side of the woods, we would just walk into the woods and we'd meet in the middle, and we'd climb this tree, and the tree was fallen, and we would converse in the woods, and there was a swamp. A swamp? Yeah, and one time I took my little sibling into the swamp, and they lost their shoe. And one time John showed me these owl pellets, like with bones. Ow. Ooh. Oh, you know what else they do outside? What? Sports! You get into the sports? You ever the football? Oh, I played football. Rugby? Cheering is not a sport. Fucking cheering is not a sport. No, Mama. Oh, that is bigotry. That cheering, those little skirts, Mama? No, ma'am. But I'm a cheerleader. Great movie. Lesbians. RuPaul was in that. She did do that. She did do that. She was the head of the boys. Hi. The head boys coach. Boys coach. Chess is a sport. It's not. I don't think chess is a sport. Chess is considered a sport. I don't think it's a fucking sport. No, gymnastics is a fucking sport. Gymnastics is not a sport. Chess is a fucking sport. I can't fucking stand you.
cut that out. Cut that out. Cut. I can't fucking stand it. I cannot believe that you're putting me in this situation. I have been doing this show with you for so long. Make me look fucking ridiculous on this camera. I thought we were friends. You make yourself look ridiculous, Mama. Look at you. Take a look in the mirror. Oh my God. Take a look in the mirror. Take a look in the mirror. Oh my God. Fuck you. Oh my God.
Well, there you have it, folks. The great outdoors.
Outdoors.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Are my tucking panties out?
No. It's kind of classy. Do it. Seriously, we're
Turn around, Mama. Turn around.
No.
Do it.
Help me out. Look down. Does mine look okay? Yeah. How does this look? Probably looks better than mine.
Follow us on Instagram, Fundamental Issue BBT. Catch us tomorrow at Living Gallery.
Camera, what we're doing here today?
We're filming our cold open. Woo! It's going great.
How do you feel, AJ?
Never better.
Hi, camera! It's like barrel paper. I think porch.
I didn't think that was a true take.
Over just total. Me what I'm reading? That comes down? Yeah. Let us make one. Let us make one.
You want to set up to dance, please? You want to please kick it
Only a certain amount of tables were allowed to like go up and dance, so it was just.
You want to dance one at a time?
More.
You have to dance. You have to take turns.
More last time I big movement and it didn't go over well.
You have to take turns. No, I could not dance with King Julian.
Okay, are you ready?
I could just look at him.
You're gonna do the.
I could just admire. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just thinking. Should I say, instead of get it girl slay, can I say like, ooh girl, you just took a shat on the mother toilet? Like,
Yeah.
can it be something like
We're filming my sketch, and it was definitely like a bit of an exposure therapy moment for me. And I didn't have a panic attack, but I'm very sweaty. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah. Okay, what if I look right at the sign? What if I stare at the sign? What if I stare at the sign? I'm joking. Get your titties out because I'm trying to see them. Okay, what if we put our stuff over there? So it's out of the pocket. Should I? Yeah, sure. A little goes a long way, probably. Yeah, I know. Hey! You got shit smeared all over her. Turn around, Mama. Turn around.
Turn around.
Oh, do it. Help me. It's scary right here. Yeah. I'm scared. What would you do if I fell down? That'd be so funny. I would jump in after if you had a video of that. I'm a really good swimmer. What if I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Whoa, this is awesome. I love physical media. Oh my god, this is such a cool. Wow, I feel like I'm at boarding school. Look at the view, but like the view specifically out of these windows, it's like.